He's got a knife.
It's the knife list you've all been waiting for.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Welcome to Budget Bugout, and today we're counting down my picks for the top 5 Bowie-style fixed-blade knives. Before we begin, note that all the knives covered in this video are linked in the description box down below, in case you'd like to acquire any of these epic blades from Amazon.com. For this list, we're going to be breaking down the best Bowie knives on the market, from traditional Bowies to tactical Bowies and everything in between. This list is guaranteed to have you wishing that you had one of the large fixed blade knives made popular by the legend of Jim Bowie and the sandbar fight in Natchez, Louisiana. And remember kids, this knife is named after a knife fighter who lived in the 1800s, not the talented singer from the 80s, which is why they're pronounced Bowie knives, not Bowie knives.
I'm David Bowie.
What are you doing in my room?
No, not yet. Not until me and Harvey get the rules straightened out.
Rules? In a knife fight? No rules.
Well, if there ain't gonna be any rules, let's get the fight started.
Without further ado, let's get this knife list started. Number 5, the SP Raider Bowie from Ontario Knives. The Raider Bowie not only has appeal by being a tactical fixed blade knife, but it is also only $50, making it the most budget-friendly knife on this list. This knife excels in its aesthetics, the versatility of its tactical sheath, as well as having comfortable, ergonomic rubber handles. However, the knife is a bit heavy, weighing in at just under 1.5 pounds, and the blade grind on it has difficulty biting into the wood compared to the other knives we tested, meaning that it's not particularly suited for outdoor cutting and chopping tasks, but it should still prove useful in hand-to-hand combat. We assume. Number 4. The Undertaker Bowie from Condor Knife and Tool. This traditional Bowie knife hails from El Salvador, yet retains all of the classic features we know and love in the United States. These features include the classic coffin handle shape, which were a common feature in antique Bowie knives, as well as having wooden handles and a leather sheath. Although this knife didn't offer much control with fine cutting tasks, it did do well with chopping as well as it was very comfortable in hand. It's also worth noting that the blade was a bit difficult to get in and out of the sheath, but perhaps over time that issue will resolve itself as the leather wears in. All that being said, for $75 you get a lot of what you would expect from a Bowie 2 or 3 times the price. Number 3. The Prather Bowie from Tops Knives is a modern take on the classic Bowie design. The War Bowie retains the same clip point shape as the original, but it substitutes the finger guard for a large fingered choil and switches the traditional handle materials for the micarta material now common on present-day outdoor fixed blades. All things considered, this knife definitely put a smile on our faces while we were testing it, but we did notice that chopping tasks hurt our hand a bit over time, so keep that in mind. Number 2. The Coca-Cola Gold Rush Bowie from Sun Cutlery is one of the only knives that we tested that I can't think of a single drawback. It has the classic look and feel of a Bowie blade, it cuts and chops well, the handle is ergonomic and can easily be wielded for hand-to-hand combat, and to top it off, it isn't overpriced. Combine all of those things with its great leather sheath and you have a Bowie knife that will appeal to both Bowie collectors and dads who just want a big old camp knife to sharpen sticks for s'mores, which, let's admit, is the real reason you buy a Bowie knife these days anyways. Before I reveal my top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
The only thing I don't like about it, its sheath is a little bit rough. It's got notches in there.
Yeah.
That might be a little bit too high. It's not going to go anywhere if it's upside down, but cuts down trees. Ooh, it's really sharp. You can dig in too far. Where's your notch? You can cut all the way through just doing this.
Wow. It's cool, but like how big these knives are, though.
I mean, these ones are cool in that, like, I want. And this is something
This knife is smaller than the blade of that knife.
Number 1. The Case Bowie from Case Knives. Was there really any question that this would take the top spot? This, hands down, was the Bowie that we enjoyed testing the most. It was ergonomic, a great chopper, a great slicer, and was fun to hold. We felt that the only drawback for this blade would be its aesthetic appeal and craftsmanship, which could cause some hesitation in it being employed.
This is just an absolutely gorgeous knife. I'm not a super expert on knives by any means, but I mean, I would almost feel bad using this knife, which I guess would kind of go in a negative column than anything. But I mean, to anyone who owns a pistol or anything like that that has a pearl handle, like this would, you all know, you don't use it in everyday situations, but you know, you got to bust it out the safe every once in a while.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out my other knife videos and subscribe for more great content. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. If you guys are interested in any of the knives that we tested in this video, be sure you check out the links in the description box down below where you can find them on Amazon.com. I'd like to thank Colt and Eric for their assistance testing these knives, and yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you guys like these knives, you guys messed that one up.
Now officially joined the Monster Hunters TV show on History Channel. 8 p.m. or 7:30 or 7 o'clock for Central Time.
Okay, alright.
Put bloopers in there.
There might be a couple, I don't know.
We actually threw this knife in particular at that tree, and it just fell right over. It was insane. I wish we had that on video too.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey.
Batteries died. Check out the links in the description box down below or where you can buy them on Amazon.com. Y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless.
I went like that. When you said the link down below, I was
Down
like,
below.